as you follow along to this routine, all our sticks that we use are color coded. And if you buy yours off of Amazon or Temu or wherever you buy your tools, if you bought the same ones, they obviously don't come color coded. So I'm just gonna show you and explain which are which, just so that you know. So we don't use these first two because they're too big to use for anything, so you can just set those aside, because in most of my videos, we don't use them. And so you're left with these. So in this order, you can look, and it basically goes in this order from biggest to smallest: green, blue, white, yellow, pink, and black, down to the smallest one. For today's class, I'm going to be using this color palette. Do keep in mind that all of these colors are multi-surface. For paint color A, I'm using Craftsmart Multi-Surface Lilac Blossom. For paint color B, I'm using DecoArt Americana Multi-Surface Eggplant. For paint color C, I'm using Craftsmart Multi-Surface Plum Berry. For paint color D, I'm using Craftsmart Multi-Surface Fern Green. For paint color E, I'm using Craftsmart Multi-Surface Camouflage. And for paint color F, I'm using Craftsmart Multi-Surface Radiant Gold. And this is a metallic.
So here you are all the way across the country.
And there's somebody, and especially when they knew my two best friends.
Okay, so now we're gonna get started on the wine glass. Okay, so for the first step, we're gonna take the yellow stick with paint color D. So we wanna make sure our design is symmetrical. So first you're going to put one dot anywhere around this line that we're going around. So it might be a little hard for you to tell on the camera, but then you're going to look straight from above it and place another dot right across from it, like, how can I show this to you? Hold on. So, once you have those two dots, it gets easier. Then you're going to place one in between the two, like this, on both sides. So that you get these 4 dots going all the way around. Then we're going to place another dot in between the gaps, so you should end up with 8 dots all the way around.
So put another one in between.
We're making like 12, 1, 6, and 3.
You're putting just dots on it.
We're putting them opposite each other, north, south, east, west. Yes.
How many are you doing?
And then you're going to go in between the gaps one last time. So you should have 16 dots all the way around.
What?
And then we're going
So we're gonna end up with how many?
16. Okay, next step, we're gonna take the yellow stick and the pink twirly. So first we're gonna take the yellow stick with paint color C as in cat. And you're going to put it, yes, C, like above and between, like this. Then you're going to take the pink twirly smaller end and drag the teardrop in between.
Where was your dot?
C.
Sorry?
Should we do all the dots first and then?
I wouldn't do all of them because the edges might dry out a little bit. So you can do like 4 at a time maybe. Sorry?
I guess.
Yellow stick, yellow, and the pink twirly.
Okay.
But you don't dip the twirly.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you don't dip it?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Use the big end or the little end on the twirling?
Little end.
I think I can do it.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna make it dark and then you kind of drag it up.
Yeah, I think you got to. Yeah. One in the middle of each of those, and then those, so she has too many dots. She probably needs to start over.
What color stick?
Yellow stick.
Yellow. That'd be my color, I'm sorry. Okay, so how do I start over? What's my? And the big sign will be washing this up with the big sign?
No, it's a little side.
The little sign? of the
Yes, the
twirl?
little side.
Just drag it up. So I did 4 dots first and then like that.
Start with I got 2 dots.
Girls took her, last one, the only part we really do is the stamp.
Twirly.
Don't go.
Yeah, 'cause you'll be there all day.
Well, it's not only that, but that was already done.
Just give me another chance.
It's just the beginning and you already got it up. What's going on?
Okay, so that's now.
Let's see, Dan.
Okay, next step, we're gonna take the white twirly, smaller end, with paint color A, and we're just going to put a small dot in between the teardrops like that.
Smaller end.
Which twirly?
The white twirly,
In the smaller end, you said?
yes.
Yeah, mine are.
She's an 8th grader, and she did. And they just wanted to.
Okay, next step, we're gonna take the white stick with paint color B, And we're gonna put this dot right above the small ones we just did. So right there.
Which pink color?
B as in boy.
So I brought it home.
On every one?
Yes.
Above the dot, right?
Yes.
So on yours, on this one, I think you would put it above each of your, what was the second dot we put above? Put it above each of your pink dots. T-shirt, well, not,
Dog treats and toys and all that.
Oh,
cause I would keep putting it
There
above.
was somebody
the blue.
else's prize in there.
So, yeah.
Card for window washing.
My pink seems like
Above it,
it's-
not, or below. Well, down here, yeah, so we're not painting the bottom of the house. And that should get you back on
Maybe?
track.
Ask her.
I did it once. Oh, that's the one where you actually.
Yeah, I feel like it's too thick. Yeah, so I can see.
Okay, next step, we're gonna take the white twirly, bigger end with paint color F. And we're going to place a dot in between the dots we just made.
White turtle bigger and.
We even done this side where
That
that
one.
one. And this is on, this one here, I had to put it in the color D with the white, with the white.
And then white bigger and curly, or color between.
Letter F.
Yes.
Right in between it.
This is pretty fast.
This is a great color. Metallic.
Okay, next step, we're gonna take the white stick with paint color E. And we're going to put this one above the small dots we just did. And you're going to skip a gap. So you should have 8 of these all the way around.
Every other one.
Yes.
Yeah. This one here, and then skip.
Not every one, every other one.
Yes, every other one. Okay, next step, we're gonna take the white twirly with paint color C, and we're going to walk the dots. So bigger end of the white twirly for the first dot, then you'll switch to the smaller end and walk the dots.
Uh-oh, it's supposed to do a something.
When I do those, I go over here. Big dot, so that you don't have to keep moving that slowly down as one big small dot. That's how I see paint.
Lots of growth.
The big end,
Lots of stress.
to make the bottom dot. And then when you finish doing all the bottom dots, then just do the other side. Smaller.
Mediocre.
Rating them.
Yeah.
Use that one. Use that color.
Okay, next step, we're gonna take the white twirly again with paint color A, and we're gonna walk the dots again. So bigger end for the first dot, and then you'll switch to the smaller end to walk the dots.
Oh, we're gonna do it again?
Under the dots?
We're gonna walk the dot around the walk the dot.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I don't have to do it.
Someone else said I don't have room.
Yeah. I think my notes are taken off first. Yeah.
Okay, next step, we're gonna walk the dots again. So bigger end for the first dot, but you're not going to, oh, sorry, with paint color B,
Yeah, I would make just a different thing.
the white twirly, bigger end for the first dot, and then you're just going to re-dip the bigger end and walk the dots at the bigger end.
Oh, all big.
So you won't,
So all big dots.
With color B.
E.
Pardon me?
B.
Color B.
yes.
And re-dip it each time?
No, because we're walking the dots, you're just going to re-dip after this first dot.
Okay, got it.
And then, okay. I thought they said a rosary. Yeah. So pretty.
That one got it.
They're gonna, she's gonna change yours to work and then, and you'll just do the dots and you come in there, it'll look better. Yeah, that's good. Thank you. You're so pretty. Yeah.
You're gonna walk the dot again with color B.
Up to here, but on the big side,
Yeah. No,
no, just, okay.
the big dot and then the smaller one.
Okay, on B.
You might have turn the thing around, when you turn it around, you go out to your side, to the stick.
That's all right. Your dot. And then you I like that one.
Okay, next step, we're gonna take the white twirly bigger end with paint color D as in dog. And we're gonna start up here where the walking the dots are. And you're going to drag down in between.
Oh, all the way? Oh, gosh. A lot of drama on there. Yes.
So she's kind of doing it in stages.
It should go,
Do one.
it should go like this.
Dot and drag. And you're not starting at the very point, you're starting one over.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mine are too.
Which letter are we using?
D.
So it's kind of off to the side. Yeah.
drag all the way. How far up?
Well, either as far as your paint can go, or I go up to this gold dot here.
I think this one's too thick. It's real bumpy. This one's really thick. It's real.
Yeah, Mike, yes, so.
Just on one side, right?
No, on both sides, yeah.
On both.
Ay,
So you're just doing one side now?
Yeah, I'd like it more slow. Thank you. Yeah, that's much better, thank you.
So should I turn it upside down?
I like to go crazy.
Okay, let's see. No, looks better this way.
Yeah, it's easier for me to do it.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know how you do it that way. The white.
Okay, next step, we're gonna take the white twirly
Am I doing something wrong?
with paint color C,
Which twirly say?
the white twirly.
White twirly. Oh, the same one.
So we're gonna use the bigger end first, and you're going to place a dot in between like that. Then you'll switch to the smaller end, dip in the paint, and kind of like walk the dots along the drag upwards both ways.
Which color are we using?
C.
See, thank you.
That was white twirly thick side.
So big one and then little one.
I've been in classes for a long time.
Yeah, see.
What color?
C.
No, mine are even touching, so I guess you just put it in the center.
Mine look like.
Mine is, they were touching, and they're not going all the way down.
So what, which way, I'm just gonna make a roll.
Okay.
Yeah, mine are like this, so where you put,
Just like where it's
oh,
between.
around it, okay.
Yes, I'll just make it kind of bigger. Oh, and then the right, so I
Put a dot in between, and then what do you do? Oh, you walk the dot. So the leaf, this is a D.
All along. Is it C?
With the same end?
I don't know.
No, you'll switch to the smaller end with color C.
Oh, C, okay.
Oh, wait, so not D?
No, C.
C.
Oh, C.
That would be me.
I didn't go up yet. Just come out. But still.
Yeah. Yeah. Big dot. This one? Should I call it? Oh, no.
Okay, next step, we're gonna take the pink twirly smaller end with paint color F. And we're gonna start here in between, and we're going to drag up one way, start in the same spot, and drag up the other way.
I'm not gonna do it.
That's what I was thinking.
It's my worst.
Oh, what number was that?
F.
F?
Yes.
It looks nothing like that.
Okay, next step, we're gonna take the yellow stick with paint color A, and we're going to put a dot right here. So basically above the walking the dots, not where we did our gold swishies, but in between them.
A above the blue dot. Will we do the white one? Yeah.
The yellow stick,
And what number?
A.
Above the blue dot.
This one.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So, why don't you
Oh, and it goes where?
push it towards me?
Above the walking the dots.
So you'll make out.
White, yellow.
Okay, next step, we're gonna take the black stick with paint color E.
D as in dog,
E as an elephant.
E as in
E.
elephant, dog elephant. Okay.
And what we're going to do is we're going to place one dot like this, then you're going to go above, make sure to leave some room. Then you're going to place two dots to the side like this, so that you get these 4 dots in like this diamond shape.
And it's the black stick.
Yes, black stick.
Can you do that again?
Yeah.
Oh, above it, okay.
How far?
Okay, next step, we're gonna take the white twirly with paint color B.
Thick side?
So we're gonna use the bigger end first, and you're going to put it above our 4 dots like that. Then you'll switch to the smaller end, dip in the paint, and then you're gonna walk the dots kind of like straight across to this dot here.
Okay, so first step is to put the dot on the fixed side, okay?
On the what? Oh, right below the four.
Oh, that's really pretty.
Bring it. Well, she's doing all her dots first.
Oh. She's gonna get a massage. Huh?
Okay, next step, we're gonna take the white twirly, bigger end with paint color C, and you're going to walk the dots, 8 dots, straight up like this. Then you're gonna take the pink stick with F, paint color F. You're going to place 2 dots next to each other like this. And then you're going to use the smaller end of the pink twirly to draw out a heart.
Okay, let's start off at 8 dots first. Let's do the 8 dots first.
Which?
And it's above that.
The white twirly bigger end.
Oh, top where the dots, where the dots are.
From the
Oh,
white
what
top.
letter?
C.
Did you redip it each time?
Where? For here?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I walk the dots so they get smaller.
You follow them out, but I just Oh, that's the sources, white sources above.
Where the last one, you can hardly see it.
Okay, so this last step is optional. We're going to do like a little flower over here on the base of the wine glass. So you're going to need the black stick and the pink twirly, and you can choose whatever colors you want. So you're going to choose a middle color, the middle of the flower, the petals, and the stem color.
Middle color, what does that mean?
As in the center of the flower.
Where are we putting it? I missed the whole thing, I was, sorry.
Don't worry, I still haven't said anything. So we're gonna take the black stick first, and you're going to take the color that you want for your center of the flower, and you're just going to put it there on the base of your wines.
Anywhere on the base?
Yes. Then you're going to take your black stick and get your petal color, and you're going to put the petal color right like this. So it's petal color, middle color, petal color.
What was the middle black
I'm
stick?
thinking about
So they're all black sticks?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay.
And then once you have those 3 dots, you're just going to, on each side, you're going to place 2 dots to finish off your flower.
In a different color. Oh, it's the same.
Oh, all the way around,
All in the same color.
whatever you want your petal color to be.
And then for the stem and leaves, you're just going to use the pink twirly bigger end. And you're just going to do a drag. And then you can draw out some leaves.
And you do that with the same stick?
With the pink twirly.
Oh, the pink color.
Big side?
Yes.
And what color? I don't have green.
Use the blue.
Is this one turquoise?
And then you can do one of these or 2 on the bottom of your wine glass.
Can you show me your stem, Kenny? I'm a very visual person, I gotta say.
Somewhere near.
So the bigger end of the pink twirly,
Make something up.
Okay.
and you're just going to drag.
That's gonna end up on me. No, I think my heart's with the butterflies, cause I put little butterflies.
Oh, yes. What's on her back? So hers faces this way. This way.